When it's cold outside, you hold me tight, just my type. You know he high. When it's cold outside, you bless me. Anything, everything, never stress me.
Welcome to Pisces TV with Dr. MB. This is our Pisces love reading sneak peek for October. So, this is for love, not singles. I'm going to do it separate for singles, but for love. So love would include family, friends, current relationships, things that you love, maybe your job, whatever, right? You and something, your wish, right? Whatever you're wishing for, whatever you want, whatever you desire, that love, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. All my newcomers, thank you. Hit the subscription button and the notification bell so that you receive alerts. In the description box is a method of contact for me, a link to the Etsy store where you can purchase your oils. This is for like abundance and healing. I have facial mist, right? Or air cleansing that has like botanicals, all natural and low battery, all natural. And this is like some oil. This is an attraction oil. So, and it was anyway, we'll get into it. It's a mix and it's all with actual herbs and stuff in it. So it's kind of cool and it smells so pretty. Anywho, the link is in the description box. If you want personal readings, natal chart, compatibility reports, or are interested in tarot training or Reiki, I am a master Reiki specialist and a quantum field specialist. So I also encourage like high vibrations, and I'm good with psychology. I have a doctorate in theology, right? And so that's the Dr. Bonds approach. But most people just call me Montana. Anywho, welcome, welcome, welcome. All the people that are returning, you are appreciated. I do this for you. As you grow, I grow, and we grow. So thank you for your continuous support. I send you guys love and light all the time. I get positive feedback that is working, and so I love it, right? So we'll get started with the breathing technique. And if you're new to my channel, I just like to start you guys off like in a mellow, calm kind of place, right? So at the sound of the bell, you're going to envision beautiful white light coming from the universe, right? Also, you're going to envision air from the earth for grounding from Mother Gaia. When you release your air or exhale, you will push out all things that no longer serve you or anything that was bothering you when you got to this reading. So, let's go. All right. Excuse me. I almost fell asleep on y'all. I put a little mist, and it's not heavy, it's safe. So won't mess up the cards or anything like that. I'm gonna make my own labels because I'm creative like that. Like I design clothes. So merch will be available soon. I'm going to do things for Pisces. Now I have a business where I custom make athletic apparel. You can visit my Facebook page or group to see any of my work, but I'm gonna do something special for Pisces. So it won't be custom. Unfortunately, I may do it, honey, but I'm gonna charge you. Otherwise, it'll be pre-designed Pisces apparel. So I'm excited about that. Now, we'll get started with week 1, which is our seahorse spirit. It's watch and wait. So for you guys that are trying to manifest a relationship, a marriage, an engagement, a new job, buy a home, whatever it is that you love or you want to manifest. It's like a moment of this reminds me of like the hangman energy. So you may still be in a little bit of suspension, but not in a bad way, right? Because they're in their element in this water, just kind of being there. It's not like they're being held captive or trapped, which is some of the energy we felt moving out of September. So let's get into excuse me, the message behind the seahorse for Pisces love, October week 1. The number 53, so that resonates with the number 8, if that means anything to you. And the seahorse encourages us to watch and wait. The oracle message is hovering gracefully. The seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. So that's why I say kind of like walking away, the energy that we walked away from. The seahorse spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral, right, and gain a perspective. Your message from seahorse spirit is not, the message from seahorse spirit is not my circus, not my monkey, right? So this whole empath thing that Pisces was labeled with, we totally dropped that, right? And moving out of 2019, we're dropping that. Healer, light worker, starseed, nurturer, empress, okay. Empath, not, right? Because that is a codependency and a disorder, if you ask me. So it's just like you're hiding your insecurities, trying to fix everybody else's, and we're not going to do that. So know that even if you are tempered to jump into the fray and try to fix things, oh my God, I didn't even know I was going to say that. Look at that. The best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. And I said this in a love reading a few days ago, so check that out if you hadn't, because we're all in different cycles. So whenever you watch a video, it's for you. My videos are really timeless. So some of you can look at this a month later and kind of reflect. And it's like, oh, okay, this is what I went through in August, or this is what I'm going through in December, whatever. But I ask for the energy of October for Pisces. So yeah, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see, which is not going by what people say. Go by what they do. And if you hadn't checked out the general reading, the sneak peek for Pisces that I just posted, I actually ended with that message. So that's kind of dope. It's like my son just turned up his iPad and I'm like, dude, but y'all used to Chris by now. Anyway, another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it. Be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible from the perspective of the position of the neutral observer. So see the facts, see the truth in this person, good or bad. Don't go, oh, I've known them since I was 2, or I've always loved them, or I'm sure they love me, they just, whatever. It's like, nope. Take your emotions out of it. Look at the facts, right? So from the perspective of the position of a neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of, hope I said that right, of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. Why do you want this from this particular person, right? If it's something healthy, cool. If it's just a challenge because they've always ran from your ass and you don't really want them, you want this sense of accomplishment for the time you spent, right? That's different. Some of you, it may be codependency. If you want to be with somebody because of what other people think and you think you're at the age where you should be in a relationship, or you want to be with somebody because you don't want to be alone, or you want to be with somebody because of like ego and beef with other people, right? Competition. It's like, I want to win. Those are not healthy places. And so if you look at the facts, you'll be able to decipher if it's that. Or on the flip side, for some of you that meet nice people, but you kind of shut off because of your experiences, it allows you to see yourself. Like, am I closing off? Am I self-sabotaging? Am I expecting the worst because of what I received previously or in the past? Is this person just like that person? They kind of smell like him, stuff like that. You want to do that because once you do the work and get over that hump, a blessing could come. And then here you are being suspect of it. Like, nah, I'm going to burn off. And Spirit is saying, nah, just chill. Just watch. They're a little different. Just watch. So it could go either way for for all of you. So another message here is that where was I? Yeah. Oh, the protection message. Are you holding on to judgment, sure that your perspective is the only way to look at things? See what I mean? Like, or if, for those of you in relationships, it's like, I'm smart, I'm always right, I'm more responsible when I pay all the bills, so I'm just gonna control this relationship. And I hear you, but I ain't really like taking in what you say because you kind of dumb. First of all, if that's how your relationship is going, you shouldn't be with them, right? Because you there being codependent and don't know it if you feel like that about somebody. Otherwise, this is just saying, yeah, I think this way, I trust me, anybody else is wrong. That's not really fair because there's always different ways to look at things, even for me, and I'm pretty fucking smart, and I'm usually always right, but I still hear people out. And I just went to this, I just went through this with my son's principal. And so we were talking, and the way she said something put me in a different mind frame, and I told her I appreciated that. That was kind of cool. So you can always gain insight. It's not about right or wrong or disagreeing and agreeing. It's sharing thoughts, right? I'm good at what I do because I have a way with words. I can relay facts or information over to people better than most others who look at the same facts and try to correlate them. That's a gift. But somebody else could try to tell you the same thing and you looking at them like, what? So, and I just saw 11:11. So anyway, there are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea. And when the seahorse spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so that you can view from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think. You know, that conditioning that I've been talking about for 90 days. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to step back? Perhaps the drama you have been drawn into is your own. Whatever the actions of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take their words or behaviors personally, right? Because we are all mirrors of each other. Whatever agitates you about a person can help you heal or improve something about yourself. Like me, I don't like loud noises or people moving too much around me, like sporadic shit, you know. So somebody that's overactive would like get on my nerves, and that's because I'm ultra sensitive and introverted. So I need to balance that so that I can function in the world because shit moves fast. Me, I'd rather sit on the rock at the top of the fucking mountain alone where I don't hear nothing but birds, right? So I can't say this person or this type irritates me, throw them back into the universe. I have to say, why does that irritate me? Well, because you like quiet. Why do I like quiet? Because I'm introverted and highly spiritual and need to ground myself often because of my heightened spirituality. Oh, okay. Well, let me work with that. Let me try to be more patient. So it's not that those people agitate me. It's that I need to work on my patience. And it goes like vice versa. So anyway, I just want to share that with you. Whatever the actions of the others, your challenge is to be non-reactive. And that is deep energy for this new moon in Libra. So we are going to take that energy into the first week of October. So that's awesome. Because the new moon in Libra is encouraging us to heal these partnerships, right? Whether it's a boss, a husband, a wife, kids, family, home, anything that's your like bread and butter, your intermediate circle, right? So their turbulence may have a little to do with you and you to do with them, like what I just said. So remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective might be quite different at the time. So just chill, basically. That's what we got for week 1. So with the seahorse and the hawk, it's a bunch of watching. It's watching because you've done the work. There's nothing else to do, per se. And so that's this last little stretch of anxiety, maybe. And so I'm not wishing anxiety on anyone. Some of you are just blissful, like content, because we've been through hell, so at least it's cool, right? Like, so I'm chilling. I'm good. Others of you is like, but when? But why? But where? You know? Or still kind of, you know, going back and forth with whatever issues you're walking out of September with. But the good news is you are going to move out of that some or just in other places, right? We're all in different cycles of this. So the hawk energy coming into week 2, Flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. So that's why you need to watch, because you're going to be receiving a lot. Either you're going to start seeing people for who they really are, or you're going to have little doors being opened up by the angels in the universe, and you need to be attentive to walk through the motherfuckers, being at the right place at the right time, things of that nature. Or this new person coming along that's going to put you in the mind frame of like some songs you heard or a dream you had, and spirit is saying, this is your person. So either way, you need to pay very close attention to the bigger picture, which is not being too cynical and tight and nitpicky, but also don't miss the details, my dreamy little Pisces impets, right? So when the spirit hawk arrives, you are called to pay close attention to messages from spirit that can appear in any form. Dude, I just said that. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities. Like I just said, 11:11. Then I saw 15:33, right? Something like that. The meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you, do not dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending you to guide you. Lately, you have been hearing the same word or song or coming across the same symbol here and there in the strangest places. So perhaps you, didn't I just say that? Perhaps you hear a song on the radio with just the right lyrics pertaining to your query, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, and other what the? I be feeling stuff on me. Other places, perhaps you hear a song, I already said that, right? Uncanny billboards, license plates, and other places where receptive numbers or words show up for you to notice. Like I saw a license plate that said 3 left. And I was thinking to myself, fuck, I got 3 left of. And it's just somebody random license plate that's driving in front of me, but I'm like, 3 left. 3 left. And I'm like, am I going to die in 3 days? Because I always think the dumbest shit first, right? I'm working on that. But I was like, 3 left, 3 days until I get something special, or 3 left. There's somebody left, who is 3? Okay. So anyway, yeah. So just pay attention. When the hawk spirit appears, it is a sign to listen. So watch and observe, listen. You see how, and I know like it's hard for some of us to do this, right? Watch and observe, listen, right? Week 1 and 2 of October. So are you noticing the red flags, huh? Perhaps saying to yourself, oh, what a pretty flag, and giving them no more thought. Hawk Spirit arrives to tell you to stop and listen to the messages from Spirit. Take the time to observe the patterns you are seeing, and do not dismiss your intuition, even if the messages you receive are not supported by evidence in the physical world. If it feels illogical, then listen. Yep. Then listen to the right now. Right? Listen to the right now. Sometimes you may want certain signs and messages to mean what you want them to mean. Dear, is he the one? Is he the one? Is he the one? Is they the one? Is they the one? Is they the one? Interpreting through the lens of wishful thinking, which is that dragonfly energy, right? Or that moth. A protection of your desire to see things a certain way. So it's like you don't want to see it the other way. It's like you're going to only see it your way, but sometimes you can fuck yourself. So, of course, when you do that, you really find yourself where you want to be. Take heart. Spirit loves you so much and does not want you to get hurt, but to align the Spirit's plan for your highest good. Listen and follow the signs, and check your motives when you are being selective with your hearing. So this is week 2. So week 1, somebody's watching, or you watching, or something, right? Something's coming in. And then when it get to you, it's saying, pay attention, because sometimes like we have to be careful what we wish for. And then for others of you, it's like, don't miss that opportunity, right? So that's week 2. And I need to weak this charger. Hold on. All right, so I guess Chris got thirsty. Of course, right? So moving into week 3 with the spider spirit. Now, first of all, I'm not a big fan of, like, I ain't gonna even lie, I ain't a big fan of spiders per se. I like what they stand for spiritually, but like as a pet, or if I was just like somewhere and a spider got on me, I might pull my skin off trying to get away from it. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I might pull my skin off, honey, trying to get away from that spider. So let me not lie to you. However, creating prosperity, being in control of your prosperity is dope, right? Very dope. Very, very dope. I hope this charger works. So, make your dreams real. So instead of sitting back, saying what you want, right? We done grew out of trying to make shit what we want. And I think that's more September energy. But, like I said, for some of you that are letting go slow, it's like you watched, you waited. You listened, you observed, you kept your eyes on it. And it's like, now take the steps to bring it in. Take the steps to bring it into your life. Start doing the actions. So like whatever you want, if you want this relationship, if you want this person, if you want to strengthen your relationship, if you want to buy something new, if you want to whatever you want to do, whatever you love, whatever the thing is, start taking action toward it. So go out where you think this guy will go, or girl, or, you know, spruce up your hair, spruce up your house, get out more. That's a big thing for people that are trying to date. Don't just limit yourself to taking inboxes and stuff, and nothing is wrong with that. But actually, like, get out more, right? Become approachable. Be more approachable. Excuse me. There we go. Be more approachable. Get out more, interact more, engage more, all of that good stuff. And for those of you where this may be like a business or a new opportunity, it's like start researching, start taking the steps. The number 56 breaks down to 11. I like that. So using all this better judgment is going to help you make the dreams real. So weaving your dreams into the fabric of life begins with a single thread of intention, and spirit joins you as you as your co-weaving partner. Take but a single step to make your dream a reality. I just said that. And the spirit will take 10 towards you, for the universe is designed to support the dream weaving. The spider spirit arrives when you need reminding of the awesome power of co-creation. So if you get tired of waiting, that's what's going to happen. So that's what this is telling me. Some of you guys can have what you want right now, but you are a little bit insecure about it, or because of the energy you're coming out of, second guess it, or you still kind of stuck on the old shit, whatever it is, right? But you're going to have this aha moment, which is this hawk, right? You was in suspense, and then you have, like I said, like the hangman. And then the hawk is like this phoenix, or like this tower moment, or this realization, right? In the past. But that's where you get this energy from, which is why now you take more time and you wait and you look, because you've learned the lesson of how you fucked up, right? So taking this insight, it's like you're going to get tired of waiting and watching, or you're going to have that aha moment. You're going to see that synchronicity and you're going to jump at it. And this is the spider jumping at it. And that's so awesome that it lined up like that. Another message of spider spirit is about any creative project that you may be considering: writing, painting, music, journaling, gardening. Now is the time when inspiration wants to be channeled through you as to do something creative. So like I said, October is a very fruitful month, just like September was. And if you don't see it, it's because you were still doing the work, and that's cool. But your time is now. So a protection message is, are you expecting your dreams to weave themselves? Like this relationship is going to fall out the sky. Are you stuck in the sticky web of weaving dreams? This past, right? Not really getting out of that like you should. The thread of intentions isn't enough to make a dream a reality unless you do your part in it. The spider spirit wants you to know that your plans will remain, ephemeral. Ephemeral? Unless you commit to being productive and industrious. For spirit will not do it all for you. Magic needs to be instigated to begin to make your dreams a reality by taking action today. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What can you release your limited beliefs? Your dream is worthy of weaving. What did I say? Today is the day to choose one small step toward your dream. Just one. Just one. And then as we close out October with this koi fish spirit, there is always enough. The koi spirit is of abundance. Look how beautiful it is. There's always enough. If magically this like fish could feed like 8 million people with like 3 fish, yeah, right. There's always enough. This is removing that, or actually you have removed it. So removing that lack, that conditioning, that generational poverty, that spiritual poverty. You removed all that with the changing in perspective, the watching the synchronicities, the jumping on them and take action. So there's enough. And then this is for my lovers, the fish in the sea. Like it's so many, it's 8 billion people in this world. So whatever 1 or 2 or 5 people that had you feeling all funky, think about that there are about, because I've been saying 7 billion for forever, so I'm guessing it may be about 8 billion people in this world. You don't have to stay in your town or your state. You don't have to just date dudes from your block or that work with you. Expand and jump on another frequency. There's more than enough. There's more than enough in the business sense. There's more than enough when it comes to relationships. And they say, oh, the good one's always gone. Spirit is saying that's a lie. That's just that demon. That's that low vibration trying to keep people down and without, right, with this sense of lack, that they can't have a productive relationship because all the good ones gone. And so if you think that, you are resisting and you won't get the good one because you don't think they exist. So they frequency ain't gonna meet you at the gas station or the grocery store. You don't even think they exist, right? And karma affects people who carry her in their subconscious, good or bad. If you feel like there are plenty, there is enough, right? And I deserve one, and I have one, and I'm just getting prepared for him or her, then that's when they appear. When you are the person that you want to be with. So if you want to be a home wife, do home wife shit. Get up, bake cookies, clean the house, go to the grocery store, start playing tennis, go check the mailbox, all the shit, home wife shit, If you want to be super dad or this awesome husband, do that, cut the grass, barbecue on the weekend, go to the football games, I don't know. If you want to be more seductive, or if you want to be admired, or if you need to be adored or something, make sure that you present yourself that way. Be vulnerable, be open and submissive and sexy or dominant, whatever. Like I said, change your hair, change your clothes, change the way you think. Like, be that person and you'll get what you want, because it's a whole nother realm of happy ass people. But all you see is this low. You see whatever vibration you in. So whatever vibration you in is what you see on the news. Whatever vibration you in is what you see online. Whatever vibration you're in is who you meet at the club. Meanwhile, it's people all day long telling their success stories, and you watch them. You see them, but they're at a distance because you may not have been in that frequency. And this is saying now you are. So we're not going to backpedal. Now, the bonus card, what your future self would say to you, or your higher self, right? Man, isn't this pretty? The chameleon is adaptable. The number 14. I had a reading that was, all the cards were 11, 14, 4, and then we had 13, which 1 and 3 was 4. that was this week, and I think either yesterday or the day before. So check that out. What was it? Dang it. Oh, it was about, that makes sense. It was about psychic attacks and people using black magic, or, manifesting through thought, ill will toward you, or just trying to confuse you by thinking of you. So, love spells and shit. I don't know. But the overall gist, it was a lizard in it, and the lizard spoke to telepathy and the sixth sense, and that's probably how they were attacking you. So that's why the video is like called psychic attacks or whatever. So now, not the lizard, not just the lizard, you're the chameleon, honey. So you have the intuition, you have protection, you have the vitality. Look at these colors. This chameleon is so alive, honey, and unbothered, honey, and focused, honey. And look at that, grounded, just, that thing, somebody come by and thump that branch, it ain't coming off, right? It's on there. It's comfortable. It's in its element. And Spirit is asking you what I just said, and your higher self or your future self is saying, act as if. So if you want to be a wife, make sure you acting like a wife. If you want to be a husband, make sure you acting like a husband. If you want to be whatever it is that you love, right? If you want to be single, act like a motherfucker that's single. Don't go back and forth. Don't be passive aggressive. Don't be fake. Don't lie to yourself. Don't fool yourself, right? Don't try to be something you're not. Whatever your idea of whatever it is that you want to manifest, or the person you want to be with, see it as if you have that life, and then that life will catch up to you. If you keep seeing that life as something you want that you don't have, then you won't have it. So you have to see it as, this is my life, right? I could have asked for a better card. Doo-dah. And it's beautiful. So that's the message from your higher self. Let's see. I don't know. I just want to pull another card. I didn't do that in my last reading. So let's see, Spirit. What y'all want? Y'all want advice, encouragement, or like to know when you possibly meet someone new, or when they're going to propose? I think y'all want to know something like that. Or when. Look at that. We were just talking about manifesting. I got the Magician, and the universe is gifting you with the power to manifest, my dear Empress, my dear Queens of Pentacles. And this doesn't have to be female. This is just saying that you are embarking that energy of being fruitful and being fertile. So for my guys, okay, this is your season. With this Eight of Pentacles right here, it's definitely your season. All right, so let's do signs, or just some kind of information that can help. Maybe the day, right? A day. I like to do days, signs. All right, Spirit. The second house wanted to jump out. So 2 days for some of you, October 2nd, October 10th. And I don't know why this 10 is in reverse. Let's turn it around. Let's start fresh, because I don't know why that's like that. So, Spirit, what can you tell us about Pisces partner? Okay, that's you. I don't want no Gemini, Spirit. I'm going to do this question over. So this is Pisces coming out. I have, so Saturn is going to be giving out gifts soon, right? After going direct, some good karma. And Chiron. And mine is in, I think, Taurus, which is money or something like that. So I'm going to be getting some extra money, I hope. But, okay, so healing and wisdom. So after you heal, right, and gain this wisdom, Saturn is gifting you because of the hard work and dropping these cycles, right? Chiron is gifting you for healing. So this is growth, release, development, divinity, cleansing, softness, superpowers. Saturn is structure, time, responsibility, and test. So how does this work with us and our partners? So some of you, it may be an air sign. Some of you, it may be a water sign. Some of you may meet them in some kind of, mystical, like if you go to meetups and do yoga, or you in a group come to our group, Pisces TV on Facebook. But if you're in a group or something, you may meet this person through this newfound spirituality or whatever. This person may be an air sign, may be a water sign. This could mean if you're in a relationship, you could be getting proposed to or married. Gemini season, Pisces season. Pisces season is a little closer and was the first card to come out. So yeah. Okay, this one wanted to be seen. So let's see. This is my Empress card. This is springtime. This is fertility. This is vitality. Encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, give hope. And so this is the energy that you need to give your partner. I feel that just reading it. Encourage them, right? Watch your temper, right? I would say don't try to compensate. Don't be codependent. Grow, realize this is a reward. See, that's what Spirit trying to tell us. Your mate is coming really soon for that whatever baggage you dropped. And some of you guys is this month. Some of you guys it's like Pisces season. And I feel that strongly. So don't trip. And even if, and then that 10 was upside down, just came back out. So some of you guys, and you see these 2 seats? This is that power couple energy we were talking about. So y'all go look through the videos. I do have one, I think it was like the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And then I also had a water cup, a cup couple that was like the Queen and King of Cups. That was like this magical ass power couple. So go take a look at that. Because 10, I think for a lot of you, you're going to meet this person in October. This may actually be a twin flame because you were misunderstanding that the person you thought was your twin flame was just a karmic lesson, right? That you signed a contract with this person to come back here and learn something, and you learned it. That's not a twin flame, and some of you are going to actually meet your twin flame. 10 is October, so I'm fucking taking it. And that was beautiful, and I love that. And I know y'all feel good because I feel good. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the time that you give me out of your day to watch what I have to say. And I appreciate the feedback, the comments. I appreciate the inboxes. I appreciate the emails. I appreciate your purchases. I appreciate the updates. People talk to me that I did readings for months ago telling me how things are. I appreciate that. All the new people, I appreciate that. Your likes, the 2 or 3 motherfuckers that always hit the thumbs down and I don't know the fuck why. I appreciate y'all, right? And so until next time, I think I'm going to do a finance reading. So if you guys want to go live, just comment. I'm going to be checking the comments throughout the day. It's still pretty early. It's just like, I don't know, depending on where you are, it's like between 10 and 2. So, yeah, come to the Facebook group, like I said, at Pisces TV. I'm there. I get alerts there pretty quickly. I'm on Instagram at Dr. M. Buns, I think. DRMBUNNZ. So anyway, love and light. I send prosperity your way. Thanks for watching. Namaste.